And the FaZe drama does continue. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks to everyone who's been leaving comments and also subscribing to this channel. We really do appreciate it, but the FaZe Clan stuff, it just never comes to a halt. Yesterday, we talked about FaZe Clan terminating their longtime CEO, that being Lee Trink, from the company entirely. A lot of members in the community, a lot of current FaZe members, or even former ones, also responded about this. We had Kaylee and Your Rage and Cloaksy, and especially FaZe Rain, who has talked all about FaZe Clan before, continuing to call out not just the former now FaZe Clan CEO, but the new one who is in the interim going to be filling in for his position. And he had a lot more to say about this company. As after the news broke, he first took to Instagram to say, you know what's funny is the new FaZe CEO was the one going against them to give us all the inside information. That's how I got all the numbers. No way he did it just to clear the competition to become CEO. These corporate guys are ruthless. And if you have no idea what he's talking about, FaZe Rain is talking about the information that was the biggest leaks that we have probably ever seen around an esports organization and their financials, as he went on to leak the supposed numbers of all of their esports teams and how much money they make and how much money they lose, along with that leaking Nick Merckx and how much he is paid supposedly in salary, being around $1 million per year. He talked about Lee Trink, the former CEO, and his salary, how many millions he has in shares. It was a lot. And if that is true, that the new CEO was the one who formerly was giving him that information, again, another bold accusation from Rain. He wasn't done there. Citing, I only speak on the FaZe stuff because I don't want the gaming and YouTube space controlled by old white guys that set up a structure to take everyone's money, like in the music industry or any big entertainment. I don't even care for it back. I just know exposing them and telling the truth is what hurts them. I post the chairman of the board on my story by name, and he retires 2 hours later. At the end of the day, all you bots that talk crap scrolling all day and do absolutely nothing for nobody will never get to me. I know who I am. And someone responding saying, you care for a company you put significant building blocks in place for. It's not a bad thing to be invested in how it progresses, especially when it's potentially going the wrong way, bro. Rain responding saying, I mean, FaZe is a brand I care about. The people, the fans, the community. Of course, I wouldn't be anything without that, but that trash arse business they have associated with it needs to die ASAP. That's why I just want the stock to die already, so these old Fs lose interest. And further, also, I'm just going to say it respectfully, since 2015, I've been unbelievably against the original CEO or anyone corporate joining. Remember, I'm only 1/4 of the owners. It was always 3/4 that would make a decision happen. I was making $300,000 a month at age 18. I clearly did not want to be any part of the corporate people, their money or manipulation. My mentality was always, let's just make money ourselves so no one else can tell us what to do. Been getting outvoted since 2015, and I've always been the difficult one because I don't fall for their BS. I will always take accountability for everything I've ever done. I have been against this since day one because I knew this would happen. However, they trusted the old rich guys instead. And on top of all of that he had to say in response to people and reporting about the fact that FaZe Clan is terminating their CEO Lee Trink, he had responded saying, hey, don't get your hopes up about all this. Do not get too excited. As he then went on to Instagram before all this, like we talked about, calling out the now current CEO for being the one who leaked all these numbers in the first place, if he did actually do that. And then if he did that to take the place of Lee, I mean, that's stuff I can't really speak on. But the fact that FaZe Clan have now relieved themselves of their former CEO, who was there, I believe, for around 5-ish years as the CEO, been with FaZe for much longer than that, something is going on over at FaZe Clan. You don't just get rid of your CEO, especially around rumors where they could be delisted from the NASDAQ, given their tanking stock price being well below $1, I believe, for several months, not even close to $1, and also hitting all-time lows on that stock price in just the last week, probably expected to continue with their CEO now taking leave. It's also kind of been rumored that maybe another organization or business is set to acquire or merge with FaZe Clan, as hinted by FaZe Rain himself, or maybe they could do a reverse stock split, which is actually a way to save their stock price from falling below that dollar mark so they can stay on the NASDAQ. They could go back to a private company. There's a lot of options that could happen here, but FaZe Rain, regardless, has continued to talk up, and this time mentioning former owners who have continued to outvote him and also not speak up on the situation. Got to be referring to some of the OG creators that probably come to mind for you guys. You think of the Banks, Apex, Adapt. Maybe there's others that fit those molds of the 4 that he is referring to in total, one himself included. But what the future of FaZe is going to be, nobody knows. I hope it goes in the right direction. I truly, truly do, because this leaves a big stain or it can leave hopefully a big learning lesson for all other esports teams and organizations in this space. So I truly hope for the best. What do you guys think is going to happen? Rain will probably keep on talking about it, and so we will too. So next time, take care, drink up. We'll see you back here sometime soon.